Hello, this is me, Brian Ridlon. I'm actually recording one of the ACTI students, which is a friend of mine. Go ahead and tell me about the incident that actually happened with basically the gas leak on third floor and how you basically saw things go down in your own words and opinion. And could you tell me your name?
James Jones.
Go ahead.
And all I know is that around 8 o'clock while I game on the 6th floor, my girlfriend came up to me and told me there's a gas leak. And I'm like, really? She said, yeah, there's a gas leak on the 3rd floor. And I'm like, go ahead and try everything. And went down to the 3rd floor and get my Seuss. And I can smell gas leak all over the 3rd floor. And went go ahead and get my Seuss and walk out. And Zeus get to...
Now, Zeus is who? Zeus is who?
Zeus, my service dog. And, we're out. And, we're supposed to stay on PT because there's a gas leak everywhere. Even a single spark can explode. And, we wait here until, Step came out and told us to step in and everything. Then after that, staff asked to go single file out there and asked us to walk down to the Ross Hall, and that way it'll be away from the main building in case it exploded or something. Then we had to wait in the Ross Hall for like over an hour and a half because for safety. And then and all I know is a lot of people was in panic and frightened, and we heard about three people went to the hospital because of panic attack or anxiety attack or something like that, and so on until it's been going since about 8 to 10 o'clock, 10:30, I believe. And after that, and once it clear, then we went back inside and everything, get my stuff up 6th floor. The next day, I seen my girlfriend was frightened because she had Asperger's nose sort of thing. And after that, we had to go ahead and leave the campus because she needed to calm down and everything because...
Now, let me ask you a question. Didn't they say that no one could leave the campus at one point in time?
I'm not sure if we could leave or not because I didn't notice that when that access and light up and everything, I do after we left, I do notice some people who own the vehicle here left. So I don't even know if we were allowed to leave off campus or not because of this situation with gas leak and everything.
Now, let me ask you another question. I heard when we met up at McDonald's that they were saying that anybody who was found off campus was going to be basically in trouble if they weren't back on campus. Now, I heard that from 2 other students.
I know that some student who got back while they're out during that time, gas leak, and when they get back, they didn't get trouble or anything.
Right. And I know that for myself too, because nothing happened to me whatsoever. But did they have you guys in any period of time basically walking in the rain, regardless if it was showering or sprinkling or whatever, were you made to walk in a single file line over the Ross Hall? And then over to where they separated the girls from the guys? The girls went over to the cosmetology department.
Yeah.
And the guys stayed at Ross Hall.
Yeah.
Which technically that building is shut down because of basically dealing with maintenance. And also what some people are saying, black mold or potentially black mold.
That's what I heard.
Okay. The other question I've got is, when I went to McDonald's and I ran into 2 students, people were talking about how staff was saying there would be people if we're off campus. And those individuals, one of them is named Ty. I can find him later to confirm basically what he said. But in reality, do you think the staff could be more fair and more accommodating on the aspects of allowing us to leave during certain emergency situations, namely a gas leak, to go off campus to places where we could be better comfort, where the aspects of basically shelter and not keeping us out in the rain? In your opinion?
honestly, if anybody owns a vehicle, I think they could go ahead and go somewhere for a while. And because say we have some student or Brighton and everything, they want to leave the campus, but we have to do what staff asked us to do, and we can't leave campus or anything because they think it may be more safe if we go to other building than stay outside main building. But honestly, it would be better if all of us leave campus, like all of it in cosmetology or whoever owned the vehicle could go ahead and leave like that stuff, because that's what makes your student not like just walk out, leave campus, and maybe come around, get into property and sneak or something. I think that's what's all, but I believe all of us should leave campus and go to cosmetology instead of split the genders, and like guys go to Ross Hall and girls go cosmetology. For example, my girlfriend Tori, she have Asperger's sort of thing. After it's clear, all other girls told me she was frightened and everything because she used to stay beside me, but once she split, she was so scared and everything. And I believe it's not right about split us. I think it should be keep us all close in cosmetology.
I can agree with that. But I think as adults, being that we're 18 to 21 or even older, if we want to leave campus and go off campus, because that rule stands, at any time we can go off campus. They're not responsible for us off campus, of course, because, you know, on campus they're responsible for us. But off campus they can't, you know, take care of the whole entire area. That's basically Hot Springs Police Department. But as an adult, we should have the legal right and the constitutional right to go as we feel and as we feel fit.
Yeah, we understand. But if any student don't want to leave campus, then they have to do what Steph said. But while at that, I think all of us should stay together in one whole group, like over cosmetology, instead of put us guys into Ross Hall, because some guys worry about their relationship and everything, like their girlfriend, or it could be sibling there or wherever, you know what I'm saying, because we heard some girl have a panic attack, a side attack, and I don't know if it's true, but we heard about a couple of them got into ambulance and went to hospital.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think in the long run, us being together so we can give each other moral support is basically a brilliant idea and is a good idea. I don't think separating us as friends and as individuals is appropriate or right, and that's a good thing, and that's a good suggestion. I can't say it's not, and it's a valuable suggestion. I know how worried you were about Tori, and I remember seeing you at McDonald's and how you took her out to eat and you consoled her and stuff, and then she made a phone call to her mother because her mother just stood by the phone wanting to know what was going on. And I thank you, brother. I just wanted to actually get your side and talk to you and get your opinion. So, thank you so much.
Okay.